And hello, everyone. This is Greg with the Con Hour, and we are at NerdCon, and we are here with Janet Morales, who is a cosplayer.
Hi.
And how long have you been doing cosplay?
I've been cosplaying for about 8 years.
8 years, and there's one thing that we do know that our guests probably don't, is you created or started the creation of Cosplay Unite. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, Cosplayers Unite, I created it about 2-3 years ago. The sole purpose of it was I wanted to create a community free of discrimination, race, and I just one day thought, you know what, wouldn't it be awesome to have a community where cosplayers would unite? So, and then from there on, it started to grow and grow, and now it's known all over the world.
Now tell us a little bit about your Etsy shop, if I'm correct.
Well, my Etsy shop, it's mainly decals. I make shirts, custom orders, and it's pretty much stuff that I'm into cosplay, a lot of cosplay.
And how much does some of the decals cost on Etsy?
Oh, they range from $5, $6, $7, $8. Free shipping.
Free shipping.
Yeah, free shipping.
Now let's see if we can get some of these pictures here of you and your cosplay.
Sure.
And I have to say, fantastic job, and I do know that I follow you on your page and on your site.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That means so much to me.
And you do a wonderful job. Thank you for being on the show with us today.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
And this is your first time at NerdCon?
Yes, it is my first time. Excited and nervous.
Where can they usually find you at?
Facebook, Instagram at Bina's Cosmos Cosplay. You guys can find me there.
All right, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Greg here with the Con Hour, and we are here with Tom McKee. And is this your first time at NerdCon?
This is my second time.
Your second time, so you were here the first.
I was NerdCon 2 years ago.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I was kind of out of it because I've had bad luck with NerdCon people, and I'm telling you, it's gonna get better. Let's tell people what you do.
Well, I'm a theater actor and a voice actor in Dallas. Done a few things for Funimation, One Piece, The Royal Tutor. I've also, perform all over DFW on the stage. And then I do a couple audiobooks out there and done a couple video games.
Very nice. Can you tell people what video games by chance? Because I know we do go on Twitch.
Yeah. I do. Twitch is everywhere. Knights vs. Pirates vs. Vikings Part 2. It's on Steam. I play the Night Healer.
Oh, very nice. The Night Healer.
The Night Healer, yes.
And I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know you're here signing autographs for people. But how many conventions do you do a year, do you think?
A year? Probably about 4 or 5. I don't do a lot. I do maybe... A lot of them are down here in Houston. So I do about 4 in the Houston area and maybe 1 in Oklahoma, so not a lot.
Not a lot. What about Comic Palooza? Do you think you'll ever get there?
Someday, let's hope, right? I would love to go.
There we go, everybody. And I'm going to be working out some details with all these people that we'll be talking to today. And hopefully we'll get them on our show in the next few months. And Season 2's coming up. And remember, it is December. Come on out here to NerdCon. They are here till 5 o'clock today at Mount Belvieu at the Eagle Point Recreation Center. Until then, till our next interview, we'll catch you later. And this is Greg here with NerdCon, and we are here with Stephanie Nadone, who's been on our show and a guest co-host on our show, and I have to say thank you for that.
Thank you so much for having me.
And as you can see, she is definitely Kid Goku and young Gohan.
Yes.
Gohan.
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, yes.
And we are so grateful you are here at NerdCon. I have to say thank you for being here.
You're welcome so much. I really appreciate it. It's my pleasure.
And we have our friend here, Dan. And remember, guys, that they are also in a band, and you can catch them doing... Where's your next show going to be? I think it's up in Dallas.
City Mall. Yeah, we're called Moonglass Band. Yeah, we've got some shows for the holidays and then beyond. So thankfully, we're able to book some stuff lately, so that's good.
And everyone, like I said, we are having internet issues. Hopefully this is coming out good. But want to say for our next interview, we don't know who it will be. We'll catch you later. And Greg here with the Con Hour doing another interview with the fabulous Linda Young, voice actress, and want to say thank you for coming here first of all.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to be here. I was going to be here a couple of years ago, but something happened, and then last year was COVID, but I'm finally here.
And have to say again, thank you for being here. Would you like to tell people what voice that you do for, I believe it's Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, in Dragon Ball Z, I did the voice of Frieza. And you better show some respect, or you'll be sorry.
And I have to say, what's it like being around with other voice actors and actresses from the same show? Is it like a reunion or?
Oh, we love it. We always have fun together. Cynthia, who plays Chi-Chi, a lot of times we travel together, and we have a great time.
That's always a wonderful thing. And let's get some of the pictures here that she is selling out here. And remember, we're at NerdCon. We will be here until 5 o'clock tonight. And come on out. This is a one-day event. It's free parking and free to enter. And again, thank you for being on, and try to get with you later. Maybe we can get you on our show, actually.
Sure, and you better show up, or you'll be a pathetic loser.
And until then, we'll catch you with our next interview. Here with the Con Hour, and we are with Brush by Air. And what's your name?
Matthew.
And how long have you been doing the art?
Probably about like 4 years now.
About 4 years. And is it all airbrushed or?
Yeah, it's done on airbrush with stencils. I paint mostly on canvas, and some of it is like mixed media. So like my Bill and Ted in the background, it's actually painted on trading cards that are like glued onto a canvas.
Oh, very nice. And how many conventions do you go to?
This is actually my very first convention, so I'm trying to like break into the convention space, so I'm just glad to be here today.
So this is actually your first convention. What do you think of it so far?
Oh, it's been great. The atmosphere is it's so nice here. Everyone's so welcoming. It's just a great time.
So do you think that these people are you going to start calling them family like we all do?
Of course, every con is like a family.
And this is your first one vending. Have you been to cons before?
No, actually no. So it's very first.
Very nice. Now we have somebody to pick on here. We got somebody new, so y'all need to come out and check him out. We're at NerdCon at Mount Belvieu, and his artwork is amazing. I definitely love the Beetlejuice up there, and the Bill and Ted, and the Home Alone. I mean, come check this guy out, people. This is his first convention, and let's give him some support for being a newbie here. And until then, we will definitely catch you at the next show. In the meantime, enjoy some of his artwork. We're with NerdCon, and we are here with the fabulous DC Gomez.
Hi, darling. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, you are actually one of the sponsors here.
I am.
So tell us about your books, and I know you're also a USA Today bestseller, so let's tell everybody about your books and where they can find you at.
I actually do a combination of things. So today I'm featuring my urban fantasy series and my children's books, and they're based on the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. So you get some mayhem, you get some quirky characters, and a whole bunch of shenanigans going on, all in Texas. So like all the fun that you can possibly have. You can get my books on Amazon. You can check them out on my website, which is dcgomez-author.com.
Now, you said Texas. Where at in Texas is it located at?
This one takes place in Texarkana, so we're in the border of Texas and Arkansas. So you get a little bit of small town feel with a whole bunch of fun.
And guys, you definitely want to check her out. She's a wonderful person and a wonderful author. And not only that, she actually does, I believe, Amazon Live.
I do Amazon Live. I also have a podcast that I interview authors. So you get you enjoy talking to me for a while, you get a whole bunch of me every week. So yes.
There we go, everybody. We are here until 5 p.m. and it is Eagle Point, and it's free parking and free admittance. So make sure to catch us later. With the Con Hour, and we are here with Peanut Butter and Jam and Rosa, and let's talk a little bit about your books.
Okay, so Hi, I'm Natrix, the author, the creator of the Peanut Butter Jam series of children's book, and this is my superb illustrator, Rosa Maria Garza. So basically, what is Peanut Butter Jam? Peanut Butter Jam is a series about friendship, okay? Everybody likes friendship. I wrote some books about friendship, so I have books for ages 5 to 10 and ages 3 to 4. So for example, for my ages 5 to 10, every book has a glossary in it for new words, and the way that I write in stair steps. So again, as you read and get more into the series, you should want to be more challenged the further along you get into reading.
Very nice. And how long did it take you to write these books?
How long did it take me to write the books? That's always the question to ask me. So to be honest with you, I had a concept already out there in my head. So the first 3 books were already in my head, already sketched out. I'd say as far as writing, maybe a year and a half, 2 at the most.
And now I have to ask, how long did it take you to illustrate the books?
So the second one we did it was a rush because someone else had started it. I think we did that in like a month and a half. The third one I had more time, so it was more reasonable, like 3 months maybe. And then this fourth one, the same thing, like about 3 to 4 months.
Now, I do have to give a shout out to Inklings Publishing, because you also work with Inklings, don't you?
I do work with Fern and Inklings.
And can you tell us what it's like being with Inklings? Because I know they do a lot of cons, and do you go out there with them?
I try to do a lot of the local ones. So I've been to Conpalooza. Was at the other, what is it called? Comic Conroe. Eastern Rim, pregnancy brain. Baby's taking up all my brain cells. But yeah.
I can't say that I know what that's like, but I know what it's like losing the brain cells.
Yes.
Now, do you plan on having another book coming out soon, or?
Yes, so book 4 for ages 5 to 10 will be releasing in a couple of weeks. And if you decide to come to the reading today, when I read at 1 o'clock in the children's watch room, I might have a surprise for you.
Oh, there we go. Now, everyone, this is Greg with the Con Hour. NerdCon will be here until 5 tonight. It is free parking, free admittance. Make sure to come. Here with another great cosplayer. Will you tell everybody your name?
Hi, I'm Leslie Luna, and I'm a circus performer and a cosplayer.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been a circus performer all my life, and I'm a second performer or cosplayer. My father used to be a cosplayer back in the 80s.
Very nice. And how many conventions do you try to go to a year?
As much as I can.
Now, it must be hard being a circus performer also.
Yes, I travel sometimes, or sometimes I'm in a town, and that's where I go to conventions and perform there. And like right now, I'm a guest entertainer. Yeah.
Very nice. And is this your first time here at NerdCon?
Yes, this is my first time.
And what do you think so far?
It's beautiful. The energy is great. People's so nice, and I'm definitely coming next year.
You're definitely coming next year, people. Let's get this straight. So now I believe, were you out there doing a performance earlier?
Yes, I was. I'm going to be having another performance at 2:30.
We got competition because I have a panel at 2:30, people.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, want to say we're here until 5 o'clock tonight. Come check us out. You get to meet great people, great entertainers, great cosplayers, great authors. And until our next interview, we'll catch you later. An hour, and we are with?
My name is Josh. I'm with Starfleet International.
And what does Starfleet International do?
So Starfleet International is a worldwide organization. It's ran by Trekkies. But one of the biggest aspects of Starfleet International is its charity.
Very nice. And if somebody wanted to become a part of this, what would they have to do?
So it's very simple. Just go to sfi.org, and there's an option to enlist. It's $5 a year to be a member of Starfleet. You get access to the Academy, and there's chapters you can choose from all over the world.
And you said you do a lot of charity work. Can you talk about some of the charities that you do work for?
So our region, which is Region 3, it's Texas and Louisiana, we participate in the Children's Miracle Network. And so when we raise money, all the money goes to the Children's Miracle Network, and particularly we have been choosing the Texas Children's Hospital in Houston.
Very nice. And I do know in April SciFiCon's coming. Are you going to be at SciFiCon?
As of right now, it looks positive.
Hey, you will catch us at CypherCon as well. But right now we're here for NerdCon, and they're here until 5. Free parking, free admittance, and hey, there is a lot of great stuff here, a lot of great people, a lot of great vendors, cosplayers, everything. So until our next interview, we'll catch you later. The Con Hour, and we are with the fabulous Davy Jones, and remember guys, he even said it on our show, don't get them confused with the monkeys.
How's it going, everybody?
And we are here at NerdCon, and let's tell people about some of the art that you've been doing, and it looks like you got a bunch of new stuff out.
Yeah, well, let's start off with what I do. I do a little comic strip called Charmy's Army, and you can see on the banner right there, it's my logo, and there's my characters. All the way over here to the right is Weaver, and then we got we got Charmy, then we got Frenchie just below his nose, and then down there is Flimp the Chimp. About a bunch of army ants and a monkey, and I'm working diligently on a animated series version of my army ants, and that should be out hopefully, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. The rate it's going right now. But I do everything traditionally. Everything's done with pen and ink, and I even hand letter my strips. A lot of people don't hand letter strips anymore. So everything you see here is all done pen and ink. All the color work's done with Copic markers. And people buy the Pikachu stuff up like crazy. Here's a new set I just did for Bob's Burgers. So if anybody wants to do a Bob's Burger comic book and wants to contact me, I'm available. Pikachu sells like crazy. I can adjust to any style that anybody's looking in. I take commissions all day long.
Where can they reach you at?
At charmysarmy.com, and it's spelled just like that. charmysarmy.com. Yep, and I got forms there where you can fill out and ask for commissions.
So when's your next convention? Are you going to wait till next year now?
Yeah, the next convention would be BrassCon.
And when's that going to be at?
That's going to be at a high school in Freeport, yes.
What dates?
Oh, get me on us.
Oh, we got them.
It's going to be January 28th.
There we go. And he has been a guest, and we love having him on our show. And he is a great artist, people. He's actually the one that did our logo, which I'll get my back. So, hey, guys, check him out. Wonderful person, wonderful artist. And until our next interview, we'll catch you later. The Con Hour, and we are here with Daniel, who is I Can Do This All Day cosplay. And how long have you been doing cosplay?
I started in 2016, so at Houston Comic Con.
Comic Palooza or just any Comic Con?
It's not here anymore, but it was called Amazing Houston Comic Con. But yeah, I went to that one twice, but it was last year in 2016, and that's when I first cosplayed.
And I know you do a lot of the Comic Cons around here, but it seems Marvel seems to be your most dominant.
Yes. Oh yeah, I have like 34 characters, and only maybe 5 or 6 of them are not Marvel. So yeah, Marvel's my main universe that I cosplay.
And how many Comic Cons do you say you go to a year?
Shoot, it varies. 2019, I went to 9 of them, and then I went to 2 anime cons that year. But so, other than that, like last year, I went to maybe 2 or 3. But this year, I've already went to maybe 3 of them, 4 of them. So yeah, it all depends on if I go to travel to out a different city or not. But yeah, my most in 1 year was 9 and 2 anime cons.
And how long does it take you to get your outfits ready, per se?
If I'm making them, my Thor suit, for instance, that one took 3 weeks to make. I used a lot of foam and parts of a yoga mat to make that one. So yeah, it was pretty fun. My Ronin one, as you can see over there, that one took a little bit longer because it's 3D printing and all that. But so, it always takes maybe 3 weeks to a couple months maybe to make them, or I buy them online.
That is quite fascinating. Now we do have a bunch of pictures here. If we can get our camera person, we do have volunteers for. Let's get some of these pictures here. And I have to say, it's magnificent, some of the outfits that you do. Do you think you'll ever do anything from The Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett?
I do want to do more Star Wars cosplays. I only have Kylo Ren so far. So, but I'm looking to do. I definitely Mandalorian is one that caught my attention. So maybe in time I can do Mandalorian or from other Star Wars characters. I definitely want to do more from Star Wars.
And the Mandalorian, I'm sure that one's going to take a lot longer than 3 weeks.
Yeah, definitely. That's like a lot of armor to make. So we'll see how long it'll take for me to do that.
Definitely. And if you ever see Captain America or Doctor Strange around any of these Comic Cons, most likely it's going to be Daniel Dyer here. Dyer, sorry. It's been a long day for me.
I hear you.
We're here at NerdCon, and it is a one-day event. It's going on till 5 p.m., I believe. So come on out here. It is in Mount Belvieu at Eagle Point. So